Hey guys, Hero Webcomics here, wanting to show off some stuff. Namely, this here. This, oh yeah, this is portable. Learning that. This desk, you can do it, it's here, twist over. This is not a desk, actually it's a small dresser. It's a dresser. They were doing, yeah, but I found this on a tree lawn. Focus please, thank you. I found this on a tree lawn. And this thing was, I saw it walking down to go get groceries. I'm like, okay, this is not trash day. This was not trash day. This was, maybe they forgot it was Columbus, that it was Columbus Day today. Maybe they forgot that. But whatever the case is they decided, they put it down there, put it out there. I saw it, and I was like, would be perfect for, what is going on here? Why are you not focusing? Why are you having trouble focusing? Come on, focus here. This would be perfect. This desk would be perfect for just hanging out. Oh yeah, because I'm moving it. Yeah. Sorry about that. This will be perfect. It will be a perfect thing. It might not be a desk, really a desk, but it would be perfect for me to do some cool stuff with. Just to handle biz, to do like that. It would be so awesome. And then I was like, I'll come back, see if I can come back and get it. So I got my groceries, got the cat food, I got a metal spray bottle for my mom for her hair, and then walked back, and I saw that the people, there was like a guy that was getting out, that was like walking toward his car, I think, and just getting out of one. I don't know exactly, but I don't remember exactly. But whatever the case is, no, he's getting into a car. He was trying to do something involving getting into his car, getting ready to go someplace. So he was like trying to get in. I said, hey, it's okay if I take this. He's like, yeah, sure. Got into his car. Then this young lady came out. She got into her car, and then they backed out and drove off. So I'm like, okay, I guess I'm on my own here. We gotta just, figure this out. How are we gonna do this? I was like, well, might as well lift it. I have no choice. How am I supposed to get this home? I can't drag it. If I try dragging it, I'll just drag. There's little feet on here. You probably can see that. There are some little feet on here. Let me see. There's some little feet on there. And if I try to drag it, it would just drag off. So I'm like, I dragged off. So I'm like, no, okay, I gotta lift it. So I basically did like a waiter, like a waiter with a giant platter does. Put his hand underneath. Let's see if I can do this right. My hand underneath. Yep, my hand underneath, right, and then put it on my shoulder and just like walk with it till for like a block, and then walk with it for a little bit. Then set it down, stretch out a bit, and then you lift and walk again. I've done this a few times with really heavy things, like boxes of fruit and vegetables. I've done that. You had no cart to handle it or whatever. I've had to do that, so I have done that. So I did that. I was looking like, okay, basically, it was like I'm living very close by. I had to cross a street to get to where I live. I was living close by to where I found this thing, so it's like I had to cross the street to get where I live. So I was like, hey, how am I supposed to do that? I know. It was like, how am I supposed to do that? I was thinking to myself, oh yeah. I'm not going to just cross right there, because basically this giant thing that'll make me move slow, and if a car, or a truck is bearing down on me, that's not a good thing. I don't want to damage this thing getting in trouble. So what do? I was thinking, hey, what if my new pillbox over there, very nice. Yeah, see you around. Yeah, eventually, of course. No more blood pressure pills, because I want my blood pressure to be good. We off this antibiotic too. Yes, yeah. Just vitamins. That's what I think. Anyway, so this thing is hanging out. I take this thing over, cross the street at a light. I walk in for like a good few feet, for like a good few yards, sit down, rest, get back up. Walk a few more yards. Do this, yeah. Then I'm like, okay. This is the middle of the day. It's like, okay. I know it's like 10 or 11 in the morning, 10 or 11 in the morning, and I know that there are people. We live in an apartment with a lot of seniors in there, so it was like 10 or 11, and 10 or 11 in the morning. I know that there are going to be some people hanging out on the bench that leads into my apartment. So nothing you can do, nothing I can do. That's basically, they have made it so, the people in charge of the building have made it so that there's not many exits. There's like exits, but there's like one exit that they used to be here, but this was a school. This place was a school, but they basically put an alarm on that. Locked it off, put an alarm on that. So if anyone tries to open it, it'll basically the alarm will sound and stuff. And the maintenance guy, he actually was Mr. Mike. He actually was like, hey, when he saw me walking past the school to get past the fence, so I can the apartment, so I can get past the fence to go in. He's like, hey, where did you come out? What door did you come out of? Because he was thinking I came out of that front door, that he had barred, had locked off, And I was like, oh, I came from Shop and Save. He was like, oh, I was like, oh, okay, all right. So that was some stuff. But yeah, so I basically just came into view with this thing on my shoulder, and then everybody's looking at it like, what the heck? And I'm like, well, I got this at a discount rate. The only thing is I had to get it home myself, So yeah, I walked past. It's like, yeah, you got to strike while the iron's hot, like walk past them. And just like, yeah, now they got a story to tell. That's fine with me. Yeah, I got a desk. I got a desk. Because I used to be using this guy as my desk. This karaoke machine from one of my church in Newton Falls. Hanging out with them, Pastor Tony and friends. They're cool guys and all. But the issue, and they gave me this thing, and I paid. I basically eventually was able to pay it off. I think. Yeah. But whatever the case is, it worked as a table for a little bit. I'm thinking of keeping it as an end table, because I want a mouse on that. Mouse for that computer over there, on that. My 4-core CPU, 8 gigs RAM computer over there. I use it for content creation. Basically, I would be using it for internet, except for, this guy works okay for the internet. I got this set up here. The guys work okay for the internet, and also my cord is not long enough. My internet cord. The internet is out. It's the way. The living room's out that way. Living room is that way. So the living room's that way. So basically, is out behind past that wall, and that's where the internet. The place where the internet is. Where the internet, the main hub, basically, and so basically, the Wi-Fi box, internet boxes. So basically, everything comes from there, and so it's like everybody Wi-Fi all throughout the apartment, but also, I have internet cables coming out, plugged into the back of the thing, so now it can actually come in. So this is the best place for it right here. I could have the other computer over there. The issue is, I was thinking about having the other computer, that guy, be the content creation machine and hang out with that Mont TV over there. But the problem is it doesn't like it. It was basically got to the point where it was like I would plug it in and the resolution would be so off I wouldn't be able to change it. Change the resolution. So I'm like, you know what? Fine. I'm going to use that guy, my best computer ever. And that you can hang out with, surf the web and things like that. So the hell with that. There you go. So that's how it worked. So yeah, now I got a desk, and also I'm going to be using it to record stuff. This is a nice big old. The drawers are gone, which I was thinking. Some people would probably be like, "Well, I got this thing for the as a dresser. I need drawers, or something like that." But for me, it's really cool because now there's room for my feet. I put my feet in there. Yeah, yeah. Or not to damage the foam with the plastic there. Yeah, now we're talking. And also, I'm going to use this to record. I got a microphone. Where's my microphone? Where's my microphone? Okay, see, that's my normal one right there. That guy right there is my normal one. But I'm going to get a new one. I got this other one here. I bought this one here for $10. This guy here for $10 tried to make it a microphone like that. The problem is it picks up sound from all over, even when I have it against my mouth. My mom was one day, she came in and asked me if I had gotten eggs, right? And I said yes, right? So I was like, okay, cool. No big deal. While wearing this. Then I played back the video and I heard Mom say, you get eggs? I was like, oh, yeah. Like, I already told you. What? I was like, oh, it's in the video. It picked up Mom asking me to get eggs if I had gotten eggs or something. And so I was like, no. And then, of course, there's the issues trying to extend it. What I do right now is I have this, the wire. I don't know, this might be a bad shot. I'm still getting used to the hang of this thing. The wire for this, yeah, it's making noise. It's making noise because I'm messing with the USB cables, the wires around the USB cables. I need to untangle this. But I basically have, this is the original cable right here for this microphone. It's very nice and long, okay? I could extend it because I know how to do that because I just put my own telephone cables on there. But the issue is, sometimes extensions don't really work out because if they fail, then sometimes if they fail, you got to go looking for the break in the line. So it's best, if you get a microphone that's like this kind, get a microphone like this kind. This is like a really cheap kind right here. You see this kind? This is the really cheap kind that you can get for like $5 or $6. I'm pretty sure. At some at places that like say a computer store, maybe a cell phone. Certain cell phone stores that also dabble in computer repair might have these. You know, little places. You know, little places like that. There's a cat here. Okay, some other stuff like that. They might have this, but whatever the case is, you know, this is a pretty cheap one. You know, not the best sound ever, but it'll do if you don't have anything else. Yeah, this headset's going to get an upgrade very soon. Oh yes, I have this guy. This little speaker in microphone. This little speaker in here. I'm about to attach it to, where's the other speaker? Where'd it go? Oh, it's over there. There's a little guy over there. There's someone over there. That's that thing right there. That guy. I'm about to attach those two together and try to make a little tiny pair of headphones with that. The issue is, of course, still, I had a huge problem. Wait, one second here, I gotta stop this, because this is like the episode of The Loud House. It is so silly and crazy though. And also, basically The Loud House. And what happened recently to Bill Cosby to make me sad. Oh, Chris. Why? Why, Chris? Why? No. Why, Bill? Why? No. So that was bad. But anyway. Oh, guys. Oh, Kevin. And Kevin. Oh, Kevin. You know. And Kevin Clash accused of it. Oh, Kevin. Kevin. No. But anyway. So, yeah. Be careful what you do. You know, keep you. Yeah, integrity is so important. You know. Doing unto others as you would have them do unto you is so important. You know, if you don't do that stuff, if you're just like, I'm just gonna just you know, take what I want. I don't care what anyone says. You know, you'll care eventually. Once enough people, the right people say it, the right people hear what other people are saying. Oh yes. Tell that to Chris Savino, creator of The Loud House, no longer works at Nickelodeon. You know, because of the same stuff. That, well, not as severely as Bill, but definitely heading in that direction, let's just say. And Kevin Clash, not Kevin Clash, Kevin Spacey, Kevin Spacey messing around, doing stupid stuff. Kevin Clash being accused of doing some stuff. I don't know if he did or didn't. I really hope he didn't, but whatever the case is, Elmo's kind of in the background, isn't he? Or no, he's in the background. Elmo is. And I saw some behind the scenes. I'm like, that's not Kevin Clash. You know, controlling Elmo. What the heck? You know, so I'm like, oh dear. You know, he might still work there, and he might still do Elmo's voice every now and then. But yeah, he might be. I think he became a producer. He was one of the legends. You know, he hung out with Jim Henson and Frank Oz. So yeah, a bunch of other awesome guys. So yeah, foundational Muppet guy. So yeah, he might still be there. And if he's, you know, actually didn't do anything, you know, then if he's proven innocent, then he might still have a job. Might be able to come back somehow, maybe, but you know, if he did, then that's it. That's it. It's yeah, there's some crazy stuff. Very careful with your stuff. And of course, Bill being such a jerk, such a monster. Bill Cosby, just really, who'd have thought? It's terrible stuff. Anyway. Yeah, apparently Richard Pryor had the right idea. Don't be like Bill Cosby. That was such a mean joke. Anyway, but back to work. So I'm gonna make a little guys, make a little pair of headphones. But the issue is with these headphones plus my normal, the ones I was normally using. Where are they? Are they in there? Yeah, are they in there? Got some nice, nasty stuff, nasty old electric tape, but it cost like $1 or so. You know, it cost only a few dollars to get all that. Yeah, get all this. Look at this right here. Oh yeah, look, get the shot right. There you go. Look at that. There you go. 3 packages, and then this other stuff, which may not work so well as electrical tape, but that's all they had. They're basically liquidating. It's a liquidation sale of some kind. That'll work. It'll work. I can do that. There's sort of a liquidation sale going on at this place. It's a little dollar store place, dollar and foam place, and so I'm just basically taking all their electrical tape, just taking it all because I need that for my projects. Oh yeah, here's my guys. Here's some guys right here. These guys right here, I would use as daily drivers. It was a great compromise. They're small, so they don't look totally different than other headphones. But they have amazing sound. Mostly their clarity is amazing. You know, their bass is okay. Treble is amazing. The clarity, you know, is so good on them. But yeah, they're speakers though. That's why they have good sound and stuff. They're really cool. But the problem is, I have these things right here. This wire, you see that wire? It's very weak. Okay. One time a yellow jacket landed on my face, landed on me, landed on my face, started to land near my face. It was trying to get to my face, getting too close. I basically swatted at it, you know, and broke those wires. Okay. That's not good. That's not acceptable. Okay. So I basically was putting, yeah, these, I had to find all their alternatives. So yeah, I found all the alternatives. I'm going to take this guy and throw him over here with the other guy. Or no, I'm going to keep him. I'll put him back in here. I'm gonna put him back in here because he's I'm gonna use him. I think. Yeah, I'm gonna work on him. He's an important project to do work on. But yeah. So on Sunday, when I went to work, I used these guys, which I'll be working on very soon because this one was I slapped together the electrical tape on here, and it doesn't look that good. Oh, no, this stuff I did took a few hours and did. So you know, it took a while and did, but then I just took the whole thing apart because it wasn't working for me like I wanted it to. So then I slapped together the electrical tape on these speakers here to hold it on, and it looks pretty tawdry and ghetto, yes. And then they were like, you know, people were laughing at me about it. I was like, yes, I know, they don't look good. I didn't have enough time to work on this, but you know, I didn't have anything else really that had good, really cool sound and stuff like I like, you know. So yeah, but that's okay. I'm gonna work on these next. But the first project is this other project here, and I'll deal with that next time. See you guys next time. Check me out on YouTube and TV. All right.